explanation and comparison of OpenAI's GPT models. GPT models are transforming natural language processing and AI. So let's look at their evolution, strengths, and limitations. Through its GPT models, OpenAI has achieved substantial advances in natural language processing, NLP. These models, from GPT-1 through GPT-4, have been at the vanguard of AI-generated material, from prose and poetry to chatbots and even code. But what is the distinction between each GPT model, and what impact do they have on the field of NLP? What is the definition of generative pre-trained transformers? GPTs, generative pre-trained transformers, are a sort of machine learning model that is utilized for natural language processing jobs to generate contextually appropriate and semantically consistent language. These models are pre-trained on huge volumes of data, such as books and web pages. GPTs are computer programs that, without being deliberately programmed to do so, can generate human-like writing. As a result, they can be optimized for a variety of natural language processing tasks such as question answering, language translation, and text summarization. So, what is the significance of GPTs? GPTs are a huge advancement in natural language processing, allowing machines to comprehend and generate language with unparalleled fluency and accuracy. Below, we review the performance and limits of the 4 GPT models, from the first version to the most recent GPT-4. GPT-1. OpenAI launched GPT-1 in 2018 as their first iteration of a language model based on the transformer architecture. It had 117 million parameters, which was a huge improvement above the prior state-of-the-art language model. GPT-1's capacity to generate fluent and coherent English in response to a prompt or context was one of its strengths. The model was trained using 2 datasets: the Common Crawl, a vast collection of web pages containing billions of words, and the Book Corpus dataset, which contains over 11,000 books from a range of genres. GPT-1 was able to build great language modeling abilities thanks to the utilization of these various datasets. GPT-1 was a remarkable accomplishment in natural language processing, NLP, although it had some drawbacks. For example, when given prompts outside the area of its training data, the model was prone to producing repetitious text. It was also incapable of reasoning over numerous turns of dialogue and of tracking long-term dependencies in text. Furthermore, its cohesiveness and fluency were limited to shorter text sequences, with larger portions lacking cohesion. Despite these limitations, GPT-1 established the groundwork for larger and more powerful transformer-based devices. GPT-2. OpenAI published GPT-2 in 2019 as a successor to GPT-1. It had 1.5 billion parameters, which was significantly more than GPT-1. The model was trained on a significantly larger and more diversified dataset, which was created by combining Common Crawl and wet-text. GPT-2's capacity to generate coherent and lifelike text sequences was one of its strengths. Furthermore, it has the potential to generate human-like responses, making it a powerful tool for a variety of natural language processing tasks such as content creation and translation. GPT-2, on the other hand, had some drawbacks. It struggled with activities that required more nuanced reasoning and context knowledge. While GPT-2 excelled at small paragraphs and text samples, it struggled to keep context and coherence throughout longer texts. These constraints paved the path for the next generation of GPT models to be created. GPT-3. With the release of GPT-3 in 2020, natural language processing models advanced at an exponential rate. GPT-3 has 175 billion parameters, which is more than 100 times larger than GPT-1 and more than 10 times larger than GPT-2. GPT-3 is trained on a variety of data sources, including book corpus, Common Crawl, and Wikipedia. The datasets contain approximately 1 trillion words, allowing GPT-3 to develop intelligent replies to a wide range of NLP tasks, even when no prior example data is provided. GPT-3's ability to generate intelligible prose, write computer code, and even create art is one of the most significant enhancements over prior models. GPT-3, in contrast to prior models, understands the context of a given text and can develop relevant responses. The ability to generate natural-sounding text has far-reaching consequences for applications such as chatbots, content generation, and language translation. ChatGPT, a conversational AI bot that rose from obscurity to prominence virtually overnight, is one such case. While GPT-3 is capable of astounding feats, it is not without problems. For instance, the model may produce biased, erroneous, or unsuitable results. This problem emerges because GPT-3 is trained on enormous volumes of material that may be biased or erroneous. There are also times when the model outputs completely unrelated text in response to a prompt, demonstrating that the model is still struggling to recognize context and background knowledge. GPT-3's capabilities generated questions regarding the ethical implications and the misuse of such sophisticated language models. Experts are concerned that the model could be exploited for harmful objectives such as generating fake news, phishing emails, and malware. Indeed, thieves have already used ChatGPT to construct malware. Before releasing GPT-4, OpenAI also released GPT 3.5, an upgraded version of GPT-3. GPT-4. The GPT-4 is the most recent model in the GPT series, having been released on March 14, 2023. It's a considerable improvement over the GPT-3, which was already impressive. While the model's training data and architecture have not been officially released, it undoubtedly improves on GPT-3's benefits while overcoming some of its weaknesses. GPT-4 is available only to ChatGPT Plus subscribers. However, usage is limited. You can also acquire access by joining the GPT-4 API waiting, which may take some time due to the large number of applicants. However, using Microsoft Bing Chat is the simplest approach to obtain GPT-4. There is no need to join a waiting because it is free. GPT-4's multimodal capabilities are a notable feature. This implies the model can now receive a picture as input and interpret it similarly to a text prompt. During the GPT-4 debut livestream, for example, an OpenAI engineer fed the model an image of a hand-drawn website mock-up, and the model surprised everyone by providing a working code for the website. The model also understands complex prompts better and performs at a human level on a variety of professional and traditional standards. It also features a wider context window and context size, which relates to the amount of data the model can keep in memory throughout a chat session. GPT models have transformed the area of artificial intelligence and offered up a new world of possibilities.